this map where you're either in the tunnel completely covered, but you're susceptible to nades, or you're out by turbines susceptible to sniper. So you're gonna see a lot more teamwork and a lot more call-outs happen here, which is the dream teamwork on this map.
All right, give me just a second because I think I have my teams reversed, so I should be able to, with a couple of quick clicks, get that correct. So it should be Nomad as the captain of Loud. No, Nomad is the captain of Flippers Down. Was that right the first time? I was right the first time. How's that?
It looks great.
Okay, we got it. We're back on track. Why did I doubt myself? You never
doubt yourself, never ever. We see here King, back tower. We have both the AR, both the BR, which I know Why Not Be Casting loves that combination on this map. You see him constantly floating around the map with the AR. We see 2 go down for the other team. King is just being a menace, throwing that shroud shield down, making sure that he's just tempting them to move away from one of their sectors and maybe secure this triple cap for his team.
Oh, they certainly are trying to get that full triple cap to come through, but I like the bounce back here from Loud Whine. They're contesting both A and C. Although King breaks up the fight on A, now they really need to fight double hard for the C cap. Avatar clutches it up to prevent that triple cap from going on, but you see the response, right? King rotated all the way from A to get that clear on C, and it looks like Flippers Down are not going to be happy with anything shy of a triple cap.
King again back at B, being that nuisance, playing ring around the rosy, and he knows his team is down in numbers, just trying to stay alive and get that kill. He does on a killing spree, take down Casey, just quite can't get that next kill, does get taken down. 2 go down for Loud Whine, and Flippers Down still has numbers.
Good numbers here from Flippers Down, but they are 2 down at this moment. So now is where Loud Whine really needs to capitalize. You see them getting the B and C captures to go through. But every time we see that response, it seems like it's just kind of a yo-yo. It's back and forth. Both teams are really scrambling. Every kill could be the one to kind of shift the tide. And right now you see those kills. They're all going to the side of Loud Whine.
We're fist fighting for this overshield. One goes down trying to pop it. The next one goes down trying to pop it. Finally, Avatar secures this overshield. Is going cuts. Seems like we're going to take that snide little cut towards Sandbags to B. We're going to help our team get that flank, and overshield is the perfect player to do it.
I love the repulsor play there because Avatar was on the push, but the repulse bought the final like 2-3 seconds for the capture. It was a great repulsor play. Avatar didn't seem very staggered by the repulsor. A slight delay, but not a setback.
A wonderful play. Even though you didn't quite get that kill the way you wanted to, you still hold your ground. And right now we see Nomad at that top tower position, just trying to secure maybe C so we can push for B, because C and A isn't the proper hold in my opinion. It's so stressful to hold these two.
What's the proper hold in your opinion? Like if you had your ideal 2 zones, what would you go for?
I mean, you want to pick 2 zones like A and B or C and B, simply because you can't just protect each other from A and C. It's completely impossible.
Makes a lot of sense. A lot of open lanes here on Live Fire as Cutthroat takes down a nice kill. As a good prevent of a triple cap here by Athropex. Gets that kill, checks the red rack. I love the red rack update. Season 3 feels so much pressure. Like those weapons, those secondary power weapons like the heat wave, they still play a vital role, but they don't dominate the map like they used to. And it looks like that's the heat wave in the hands of Generic, if I'm not mistaken. 2 more rounds left. That's the team captain here for Loud Whine, jumping up on the little electrical box to try to dodge any incoming frags or get ready on the pounce. Burns off the rest of that heat wave. And once again, the heat wave was a difference maker in that play, but it runs out of ammo before it can start to kind of monopolize the flow of the map.
I'm really good with the heat wave. I love using that weapon, and it's something that I utilize because I'm kind of an up close and, you know, in your face player when it comes to my aggressiveness. So only 8 rounds in that heat wave allows me not to just fly around this map and just shred shields and destroy the other teammates. Cutthroat here in pillars, just being that defensive person for his team. We still have B and C, 118 to 55. 4 minutes on this clock. We're just dominating this map right now. The control that Loud Whine has over this map is impressive.
And they just get past that halfway mark, but 2 go down. King is credited with a kill, as well as Hexic on the side of Flippers Down. So I like that Cutthroat is not overextending, not over-challenging, because if Cutthroat left this nest position right into a 1v2 situation and now leaving, gets the killing spree, but can Cutthroat stay alive? Hugging onto the nest box. It looks like Fuzzy Gloves comes through with a double kill, and it's enough to keep Cutthroat alive and still on this spree.
Loud Whine, a team full of Slayers right now. 12, 10, 10, I mean, and then Fuzzy Gloves 669. You're not only seeing the slays go down, but this team is looking the same direction and telling each other where they need each other at that moment, which is exactly what you want to hear from your teammates. Don't wait for help, ask for help.
And there's the takedown. It looked like King finally got the spree killer. Destroyed that spree that Cutthroat was rolling on for a minute there. A good answer back from King, and it was honestly, I think it was the commando in Cutthroat's hand. You know, one more bullet needed to get a kill with that commando, and that slight nerf is making a big difference so far in this season. Not as strong as it was prior.
I love what we're seeing here from KC. He didn't quite know that there was a spawner back A. The back A spawner decided to chow for overshield instead of chow for A back. So he was able to kind of secure that A and help with overshield. So we secure that overshield for Loud Whine, which you see Avatar here again with overshield, just trying to secure this double cap A-B hold that we seem to love so dearly right now. 166 to 85. Avatar 13, 8, and 10 on the board. This team's very strong, and the map hold is great. My gosh.
It was a great map positioning, a great hold coming out from Loud Whine, but maybe the last hope here for Flippers Down is the sniper in the hands of Hexic. First shot's not going to connect, but the second will. He has Fuzzy Gloves on the run, and here comes a little bit more of that help, more of that team fire. But he has to decide, do you stay and cap the zone, or, oh no, do you get flanked by Cutthroat with the heat wave? Looking like Grace on the map with that heat wave.
Go Cutthroat. I love the heat wave plays here, and you utilize your bullets now because there's not 2 full clips in that thing anymore. And so we see him 2 bullets left. He gets that kill on Nomad. He's light side on our B hold here. This is kind of a hard hold to have when you're just sitting light side. You're susceptible to those nades down there. Cutthroat does go down, and we see King here trying to take the rest of them, and we see now almost a double kill. His teammate does clean up after him, and he does get taken down in nest. A strong push from Flippers Down.
And I need to focus here on Flippers Down because they did have a strong push, and you saw King trying to stay alive, but meanwhile they didn't have that B capture. They were still losing points. So it took Nomad finally breaking through to get some points on the board. We're in that red zone though, past the 200 mark. Every fight here could be do or die for Flippers Down, but I've seen bigger comebacks. Even this weekend in the HCS, we saw a team come back when they were down 154 points in Stronghold. So you can never count it until you see that full 250 come across the board. A good little comeback here from Flippers Down.
And you know, I was in active stream today, and we all agree Stronghold is one game that has the ability to literally tilt you. And so watching these teams take back and forth the control over this map, as you see 2 go down for Loud Whine, you see another 2 go down for Flippers Down. This map is back and forth, and we're seeing Flippers Down start to lay down that pressure and get this game a little closer than it was earlier. Yeah,
and I love that teamwork there. I think it was Athropex who was getting the capture on C, while teammate Hexic with the overshield was left to roam and get slays. I think that was some great comms that you can see how it played out. Hexic guarded that top mid with the overshield, kind of defended that mid lane for teammates, but now they have lost the C zone. Doubling back now. Hexic with the double kill. Hexic with the killing spree, and just in time, now do we see the S7. 8 rounds of deadly damage are in the hands of Hexic.
S7 for our Season 7 of Halo Rec League. Come on, we need that headshot here from Hexic. We need it. I'm as hungry for it as he is. He decides to fall back, not ego challenging with that sniper. Smart move. That sniper's valuable on this map. Going for that flank. We see him take down 1 with the help of his teammate. 1 shot, 2 go down for Loud Whine. A very great play for Hexic.
And now here's the decision. Go back and contest at B. Looks like the team fired. There's the headshot you were looking for. Grace lined it up perfectly. And now receiving fire from behind. Gonna try to scramble here through Big Door, but the clock is ticking. 2:28 is where the points are gonna stop for Loud Whine. Hexic playing his life really well. Scampers over to Sandbags. but it's Avatar who is contesting on B. That fight is crucial, but I can't leave the killing spree right now. I'm staying on board with Hexic. I'm staying on board with the S7 and potentially the next overshield just 3 seconds away. What a great snipe flag! Hexic is on a roll!
Hexic is one of the last two alive for his team, and not only is he responsible for 2 of those deaths, 4 go down to the side of Loud Whine, not allowing anyone to really play that overshield. So now this game seems like it might be turning in the favor of Flippers down here.
They had the brief triple cap. What they lost was the overshield. Cutthroat won overshield for Loud Whine, but it's not enough to stop Hexic from hitting the frenzy. Hexic knew we were going to show him on the broadcast and said, all right, it's my time to flex, and that's what's happening. Hex with a flex.
He threw that shroud down, shield down. He said, we're kissing in this right now. I'm showing out. He gets taken down. Fuzzy Gloves here has 3 bullets in his...
Oh no, the triple cap though.
The triple cap comes in, and it seems like Loud Whine is just trying to take this game over. They do end up getting the triple cap for the win. This game goes in favor of our Loud Whine.
Oh, great.
You see here now KC Generic is trying to win over those rockets. It seems like he does get a double kill, secures those rockets for his team. A beautiful rocket grab on Generic's part, trying not to overextend and kind of ego chow there. They fall back with these rockets, which is crucial, knowing that the other team could possibly have overshield. One goes down for his team. He gets a double kill with those rockets, and he's responsible for 4 kills alone. Somebody get him.
I loved the play from Generic to hit that half wall on training for the blast radius for the kill. Such a heads up play because rockets from low ground are such a difficult angle. You can't get the direct shot, so finding a platform to get the blast radius damage out. Just a very heads up play here from Generic, and part of why you see that killing spree at 5-0 is unfortunately shut down, and you wouldn't be surprised to find out that Hex was the one to end the spree.
I mean, the Hex here with the S7 in their hands. We saw what they did in the last game. This is their weapon. I'm wholeheartedly believing that right now.
Oh, it's S7 versus S7, and the full counter snipe metal comes through, but it's not long before Fuzzy Gloves picks it back up, and Hexic says, try it again. Pick up the sniper one more time and see what happens.
I mean, we see a common denominator here. KC Generic, Hexic, 2 really good slayers, and we're seeing killing frenzies this early into the game on both parts. S7 in hand, we're still hanging out. Sword area, we're getting those body shots. Oh, close, so close. Can we get that no scope? We still end up winning those, even though it's an assist. Something about Hexic is just so unkillable. Such a nuisance here, back sword.
I'm glad you said I don't want to be responsible for the caster's curse on this, because Hexic finds himself in a 1v2. Nomad did save him on the previous fight, but it might be more damage than he can handle. He is being focused on by the entire lineup of Loud Whine, and as they get the slays, 3 go down for Generic. A nice comeback here from Loud Whine, and it's very deja vu to what we saw in game number 1, where Hexic was popping off, but they Flippers down couldn't take the lead, and even though he had that killing spree, they're still down by 4 because Loud Whine, they have Generic, but they have the rest of the roster building around that star player.
Absolutely, and when you have a star player and you know as that lead slayer, your teammates are there for support, and you have the comms and you have the map awareness, you're going to see this team bring this game back up just like we saw last game. These are going to be close matches. Avatar gets taken down, Cutthroat here in their sword, watching that overshield player push their base, trying to just stay alive, does get taken down here, and we watch KC Generic on the killing spree, gets it perfect, but gets taken down. Great plays by him, just quite can't get the last one.
Well, it was Loud Whine dominating power-ups. We saw them with the overshield, with the rockets both, and they took that 4-point lead, and now they pushed it to 6, but winning over those power-ups, that would have been the opportunity for Flippers down to tie up the game or even steal back the lead, but now it seems like it's starting to snowball, which is one thing that you have to be really careful of here on Empyrean. It can start to avalanche quickly. Love to see Avatar coming out with those slays when needed, trapped back in what I like to call the party room, which is where the heat wave spawns. Unfortunately, it looks like a little bit more like a funeral room at that point.
Absolutely, a viewing parlor, right? Cutthroat here, Rocket Hall, right? feel like we're about to get a pinch. Rocket Hall right there by Long Hall is such a tricky area. We do have the AR and the BR, another combination we see a lot of players in this league carry around, which I like the automatic versus the BR. You want to use the AR and then finish with the BR because it is that precision weapon.
Yeah, you can kind of spam with the AR. I say spam, I mean, you still hitting your target, but especially to break the shield, and then you quick swap to the BR to clean it up. It's kind of like the new version of the noob combo, right? Since the plasma pistol has been nerfed, we don't see it as much in play, although it's still a factor, but more often you'll see the assault rifle used to kind of dwindle down the shield, switch over to the BR for that precision headshot. But I like that combination of weapons. I think it can be very deadly, especially at mid to close range, but even more deadly is Nomad using the last round of that sniper. 10 points down, our Flippers down. Wait, hold on. Flippers are 10 points down, but Nomad cleans up a kill, and now he's getting pushed. It's gonna be hard to stay alive. Hopefully it has some teamwork. I love this angle on the grenades, ricocheting them off of the door. Oh, okay, we're good. Everybody's fine.
Oh my gosh, a little bit of friendly needs never hurt nobody. You know that.
Did hurt a lot of people. A lot of people.
It's everyone on your team. It's called friendly fire, okay, Nomad? Nomad here training, trying to just redeem himself from the little bit of friendly fire he might have caused. Does end up trying to play his life, drops down into the pit. It doesn't seem like our player from Loud Whine is going to challenge him. Oh, he does get taken down. And right now we see 2 down for Flippers down. Avatar here in sword just poking about, shooting who he sees, trying not to kind of overextend, knowing he's a little alone right now.
Oh, I'm trying to find where those rockets went. I heard one rocket being fired. I'm not sure. There it is, the second rocket. It looks like it was generic with the rockets, but Hexic just kind of ate that rocket with the overshield, Pac-Man style, just soaked up all that damage, and now right back in the fight. Hexic going for the double kill, takes down one. Fuzzy Gloves survives for the return kill.
You look at the scoreboard on Loud Whine, we see 12, 10 on KC and Avatar, and we see 7 and 5 on our assists for Fuzzy and Cutthroat. So even though we don't see a full double-digit team right now, we're still seeing the team work. And I mean, as I speak, 3 go down for Loud Whine, and right now Nomad pushing with this team. They're applying the right amount of pressure, 32-39. These guys, if they push together and get those slays, we're still in this game. There's 5 minutes left. Magic.
If there's a way to make a comeback, what Nomad is doing is the way to get the job done. He stole the enemy's sniper. He's locking down their sniper spawn, and he's getting the kills with the 2. He finds one, nearly gets the no-scope body shot on the second, but his survival is more important because of the weapon, because of the positioning. Doesn't connect on the no-scope, tries to re-engage. He did burn off a good chunk of that ammo, though, before being taken down. But even that push might be a little bit too little too late, still an 8-point lead.
An 8-point lead is what you want to have on this map. I mean, even an 11-point lead, in my opinion. This game, like you said, on this map snowballs from you. And right now, playing out of our base, you can be a little comfortable with the lead, but I mean, one good collapse and we're kind of back to the position we were just in.
I wanted to give Cutthroat the chance on the triple kill. I saw a nice double kill coming through. 10-point lead being maintained by Loud Whine. They want to go up 2-0 in this series. Flippers down. They need a miracle to get back in this game. They have to come back from a 10-point deficit. Now 11. Oh, now 12 is starting to snowball. Avatar gets the snipe kill. And look at Fuzzy Gloves. Really kind of shopping here for weapons. Don't want the sniper, don't want the heat wave. Opts to grab that S7, but there's 3 targets for Flippers down in front. Gonna be taken down. The wingman comes through. The finishing kills. 50-37 is your end score.
And we see Cutthroat throw himself off the map, and that's exactly how Empyrean makes. Now you see Avatar, top glass, playing for that shock rifle, one of my favorite weapons in this game. It's not a power weapon, but I mean, it makes me pretty powerful, just saying. Avatar,
wait, hold, back up. Are you saying you're great with the heat wave and you're great with the shock rifle? Great.
I wouldn't say I'm great with the shock rifle. I'm decent with it. But I mean, Avatar here with the perfect, don't we love it? Win the game tells you double kill with 2 double perfects. What a beautiful play from his side. He was the last one alive for a little bit, playing his life really well, getting the 3rd kill under his belt. 3-0 right now. What a crucial player for his team. A very pivotal moment. The 3rd or 4th perfect for him this game. Watch out for Avatar. Like I said, Magic, Recharge is a map that some players shine on.
Let me quick add an on-screen counter for how many perfects Avatar gets in this game, because it's already at 3 and it's only the first you know, the first hill, the first spawn of that weapon, nearly a fourth, looking for it, lining up the headshot. But no, it's the team fire, and it's all 4 down for Loud Whine. Flippers down on the response. They have the power weapon, and they have the C platform, which is really the key to this first hill. You get the sight lines to defend, but look, here comes the push through A and through control. Not a perfect, but a great damage anyways. Cutthroat surviving with 1 HP in a dream.
And now you see Loud Whine trying to collapse on that C hold, trying to see if we can manipulate those spawns to where we can have this hill and win the next rotation. We see Flippers down here, King, just trying to watch over where these guys might be spawning, where they're going to be attacking from. I like what we see here, though. 1 person in hill, the rest of the team set up for support. King goes down, taken down by Cutthroat. Cutthroat jumping into the hill. Now we see Avatar, Long Haul, swapping out places. The C hold right now just getting tossed back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, they know that that's the key, and look at Camo spawning up. Cutthroat might make a break for it, but the push is going to come in. They're not going to give up this camo for free. In fact, I think it might be Hextech on the counter. Has damage out. Look at the frags, support from teammates. Dropping down. Hextech might be collapsed on, but looking unfazed. And now the takeover from Flippers down just when they needed it. They should have the hill. They should have camo, and they have the kills as well.
I mean, Flippers down, did they just wake up or something? Because this game, they've been slaying. Not only do you see 2 go down for Loud Whine, but shortly after, the whole team gets wiped out, which is really allowing them to have the control over this map. And now with 1 hill under their belt, we're gonna see them try to maintain that control here. And we see 2 still down for Loud Whine.
Okay, I know that we have numbers here for Flippers down, but that bait and switch that just came through for Loud Whine, it was generic, filling in for Cutthroat. Cutthroat doubled back, being weakened, being no shield, and now Cutthroat comes back with a shock rifle for the double kill, and that's what I'm talking about. When Loud Whine are making those team plays, that's what sets them a cut above Flippers down, at least from what we've seen so far in the series. Now, they might be down in this game, but there's those plays that I'm looking for, and it looks like Cutthroat is coming back for more. Another takedown, the assist on the second. Do they tie up the game here? They're getting more time on the objective, trying to tie up the hill, but watch this flank here. It's Nomad rotating through the back, and not just any rotation, a plasma pistol at the ready. Cutthroat sees it coming. I think he dodged out of the way. I don't think that plasma pistol round hit, but it's Nomad versus Cutthroat for the top blast control. Nomad's going to clean up kills from teammates, but oh no, 3 go down. Hextech last alive, 1 shot on the hill, and all 4 from Flippers down are hitting the respawn screen.
My favorite move is something that Why Not does, is you throw your BR down and shoot it with the disruptor. And I'm not seeing that from anybody yet, so take notes, okay? I thought you might have done it, but we see Cutthroat top attic here trying to take back this map control, and now we see one hill under each team's belt now, and right now he's in this power position. If he can stay here, he's putting in damage, allowing his teammate to clean up who's coming in, and right now they're trying to collapse on him, but we're having numbers fall for Flippers down. Right now, Loud Whine said, I'm tired of being picked on. I'm tired of having my numbers taken from me. It's your turn.
But going for Loud Whine is also the camo. Avatar, like a ghost in the night, using that camo, nearly gets the kill onto Astropex. Astropex is 1 shot, so some more team fire there. As wow, 6 players are hitting the respawn screen, make it 7.
My gosh.
Everybody is scrambling off the respawns. Where's the spawn coming in? It looks like for the side of Flippers down, they got a good spawn. They spawned back in gold pipes. They can re-engage on this hill very quickly.
And right now, Cutthroat, not knowing where they're spawning, just trying to like throw nades, trying to see what does damage, what doesn't. And you know, now that we have the team behind him, we have the eyeballs out, and we're just trying to play it safe. And we know that they're top elevator, and we're just trying to avoid the nades. And right now, 3 down for Loud Whine, and Flippers down has this hill in a tight hold.
A stronghold, would you say?
I didn't want to be cheesy, Magic.
This is King of the Hill. That's the wrong game type. 2-1, Flippers down. Leave it to me. I'll be cheesy 10 out of 10 times. When the opportunity is there, I can't resist it. It looks like for that 3rd hill, it's Flippers down that were the kings of the hill. They go up in the game. So we saw the first capture from Loud Whine. Flippers down quickly respond with 2 in a row. Flippers down with a nice lead here. Actually, no, sorry. Flippers had the 1st and 3rd. So they're trading off hill for hill, which which Flippers down with that first hill. They can trade, but watch out for camo. We might see a little grapple play here. Athropex could grapple the camo, but not if the pinch is coming through. Avatar uses a repulsor to create some space. Hexic gets the double kill, and because of that double kill, wins over the camo. This could be big for Flippers down.
This hill's kind of one that you have to have your team set up correctly to hold it, because right now with that person in batteries, you're either going to get taken down by the person top control. Right now, Hexic, not me, on a killing spree right now, takes down one of the top control members, takes down Avatar, 2 down solely because of Hexic right now. Just with camo, now with stickies, doing damage, taking back this hill, and I mean, Hexic can do everything.
Well, there's the disruptor fire you were talking about earlier. You see that with that pad at the bottom of the hill is lighting up. I think it might have been fuzzy gloves. Yes, disruptor pistol in hand. That disruptor pistol is known for being able to do electrical damage off of those pads in the middle of the hills. It can also do electric damage off of a weapon, which is what you were referring to earlier, was shooting it off of like a BR. It'll do that chain damage effect as well. But that was a little bit more of the traditional use of the disruptor we saw in play there, and it certainly helped on this breakthrough. Just seconds away from Flippers down, going up in the game 3-1, and they're making your prediction for a comeback in this series. Looking really good right now. They're 1 hill away.
What a back smack. Nomad grappled up top. Avatar said, here, look at it. It's my back. And just an easy one. It was super, super smooth. I love seeing those. Nomad gets taken down, and right now we're seeing 3 as 1 spawns up now for Flippers down, and we're just seeing kind of a back and forth game, maybe even a little bit of panic on the side of Loud Whine. We played really strongly in the first 2 games, and this map is kind of the wild card thrown in the bunch. Maybe they're
mouse and keyboard though? Question mark?
Mouse and keyboard, definitely. I was on the same page as you. Right now, maybe Loud Whine's like, hey guys, we need to regroup.
There might be a little bit of a regroup on the side of Loud Whine, but it's going to be hard to do if you keep on letting Hexic get the camo. You saw how deadly it was on the last fight. Hexic barely dodges that shock rifle. Fuzzy Gloves has an idea of where that camo is, but Hexic was able to sidestep just in time. Not really wanting to be the camo player on the hill. It's going to give away his location, but really doesn't have much choice here. It's Fuzzy Gloves with a shock rifle versus Hexic, and it's going to be Generic on the flank play. Time and time again, we see Generic making huge team-based plays. They don't always show up on the stat line, but I'm seeing it. Generic prioritizes the life of his teammates, and that's a big part of why we see Loud Whine just 1 hill down.
And I mean, right now we're having this reset. We're back at the first hill, and I want to take a moment and just look at Loud Whine score. We have the slays. We're kind of, you know, coming back with the map control, but if you look over at Flippers down right now, 22, 7, and 12 for Hexic, 14, 6, 11, 15, 10, 13, 7, 9, 17. We're seeing the teamwork and the setups come out of the score alone. It's not all about kills, but this team here, Flippers down, has locked in, and we see them trying to bring this game back into their favor, which it's definitely working.
Well, they have time, as nobody has a significant time on the hill yet. There is still time on the clock. 2 minutes and change left for Flippers down to hold on to this game, or Loud Whine to break through and get the tie. You see King working his way over to the hill. That decision to play Slayer, it's too much time. It's too much time right now. Play for the 4th capture. That's what Flippers down is trying to do, keeping Loud Whine retained or held back, suppressed even. Generic's going to drop down the pit, and that's the combined team fire. A great pinch. This is the team fire that has that 2-0 series lead for Loud Whine. And right now they're trying to tie up this game. Camo spawning in as well. If you win the hill, you can win the camo.
Right now, KC Generic taking a little damage from that nade. Avatar as well. We have the C-hole here. Camo's still at play, trying to bait it almost, trying to safely secure this camo. Anthropex right now, 10, 11, 19. Definitely a strong player for Flippers down. We see King here in the pit, finally secured that camo. 3 down for Loud Whine right now. This is easy hill time. And, you know, 1 minute on the clock with 57 seconds is still enough time for Loud Whine to make a really strong push and take over. But right now, we need to see the setup come from Flippers Down to hold this hill and secure this win. And it seems like we do. And right now, this King of the Hill game goes in favor of Flippers Down, and they're still in this.
We see something like that here. Now, there's a multitude of reasons why this map and mode lends itself to high slaying games. It's because of the sandbox, and it's because Oddball is by and far the longest average game mode. So you combine all of the weapon utility on streets with this game mode, and you're gonna see some high slaying matches. But it be Nomad here with the double kill starting the way now for Flippers Down to get those slays.
Nomad here just punching people in the face, shooting their rockets, not caring. Anthropex has this ball back A. I like the setup we have here, but it seems like we might be overextending just a little bit. And causing to maybe have a line where we're going to see, I was going to say see them break through caution. We're going to have to drop this ball and fight. Make sure we don't lose anybody, because we've allowed Loud Whine to come in from behind us, and this could be a turning point in the game.
Coach Grace with the pro tips right now, calling out for that rotation from caution from PD side. You can see the collapses coming through. Fuzzy Gloves is rotating through the back of Cafe on Bulldog, and Nomad tosses the oddball out into what would be no man's land. Nomad's land in this case, throwing the oddball out to not give up that defensive position. The breakthrough comes in finally, but a nice 29 seconds of objective already won by Flippers Down.
29 seconds is enough time to accept a little bit of team death and let a team like Loud Whine hold the ball for 10 seconds, make a team push, and you're still going to have that lead. So a almost 30-second lead is very good. And right now, Avatar in our ball spawn, just trying to play their life right now, as you say, 1 HP in a dream, trying to just stay alive, play this ball, but they don't have the numbers. So watching Avatar choose to slay out, take down Anthropex, and wait for those spawners is smart. Avatar gets taken down, and now it's Fuzzy Gloves in the same position. Securing the rockets for Fuzzy Glove right now is such a pivotal moment because he is down in numbers.
Down in numbers, but that mouse and keyboard sensitivity, I'm almost getting like secondhand motion sickness. It's so much faster than what I'm used to playing. Like, don't come at my 6 sensitivity right now, okay? It's nothing like what you're seeing right here from Fuzzy Gloves.
Mine's 4.5, so
I think mine's 6 or so. I don't know. I picked a number. 1 rocket left. Fuzzy Gloves gonna make sure it hits its mark, but Cutthroat's the last alive. Anthropex and Hex working together to kind of protect the oddball. So we don't see any time one from Loud Whine, even though they had the rocket control.
The Flippers Down says, hey, we've got 30 seconds, but you can't touch the ball. Every time that Loud Whine tries to play for this ball, the ball is baited. But now you see Generic has this ball, gets the time, and now Cutthroat on a killing spree right now, just backing up into our back subway, trying to just point out where the spawns are coming from. It doesn't seem like any of the team kind of has an idea. We're kind of all grouped up into C. We don't have those sidelines, it seems like. As they're starting to break this hold, Fuzzy Gloves gets taken down, which opens up a push for Flippers Down, but we're seeing the trades come in, and now, oh my gosh, still 2 and 2 for each team. Casey fighting for their life, a double kill on their part, and they finally get taken down.
Maybe they learned their lesson. Flippers Down should never have taunted and said, you can't get this ball, because Loud Whine said, watch, I'm gonna take it. And they did. They got 18 seconds on the board. It wasn't enough to break into the lead, but certainly enough to break that goose egg on the scoreboard. And now has Flippers Down fighting. What a scrappy fight. Just what you'd expect here on the streets. Kills going down. It's gonna be Hexic in a 1v1 at the top of C. No, not a 1v1. There's 3 people in front of him. He has 2 players, 1 shot. He cleans up a kill on Generic. Hex is the next one, but the Bulldog is barking loud. It's Avatar with the takedown. I miscalled it. That was Avatar.
Avatar does get taken down. Fuzzy Gloves and Cutthroat alone back subway. A very smart choice. Oh my gosh, to drop the ball and backsmack rockets. Finally, 2 whole rockets in the hand of Fuzzy Gloves. Doesn't get to use them though, but rockets is still in play right now. Avatar gets taken down, and Anthropex doesn't quite see the rockets, plays ball instead. Does he know that rockets are top?
I don't know if that rocket got picked up and burned. I don't know if it still exists here somewhere. I think it's played. This is where an AI scan really comes in handy. It's right there. It's next to the Hexic. It's right by the Stalker rifle spawn. Somebody use your AI scan, please.
Hexa gets taken down, and I think Avatar remembers those
Wait, Fuzzy
rockets
Gloves,
are still
Fuzzy
there.
Gloves.
Fuzzy Gloves picks up the rockets. Okay, this team is on it. Rockets still in the play. Rockets still in Subway. I'm frustrated. Anthropex, the rockets, please, the rockets. You're gonna get killed by them. With the stalker in hand, 11, 2, and 6, and 49 seconds on the ball. Not only a Slayer, but I mean, objective player trades with Cutthroat, and now we see Generic just trying to keep that ball out of that sea, keep it out of trash. This is so neck and neck magic.
I don't know if that rocket is finally burned. It's still there.
No, it's still there.
It's right there. My ticket's right there at the bottom. I don't know. I give up. I give up. Wait. Avatar maybe stole it. Avatar has it. Oh my gosh. This is like, you know that Where's Waldo game? This is Where's the Rocket game. Because like, please, somebody use it. Avatar finally picks up the rocket that we've been tracking for the last 3 minutes. Gets a kill out of it. Oh, the chaos. Flipper's down now, tripling up on that lead. 63-21. They have a good defensive setup. I love Nomad's position here at the B stairs. Has a little bit of line of sight. Nomad rotates out, and oh no, King is caught off guard. It's Fuzzy Gloves with the Disruptor pistol. Catches his back.
A great option to rotate there, but they didn't have the team set up to save that rotation. And so Fuzzy Gloves with this Disruptor, a very slept on weapon in this game. Same as the Sentinel Beam. I love seeing it picked up. Fuzzy Gloves gets taken down, and right now you're seeing Nomad 11, 6, 10. I mean, his teammates also very top fraggers on this board. This team is strong, and Flipper's down is coming back. Cutthroat here. Our Arc Street with the Bulldog in hand. He's ready to make the sucker bark with those last 2 rounds in his pocket.
2 rounds of Bulldog left for Cutthroat. 7 kills, 7 assists. But watch the time on the clock. 7 seconds are all that remains. Gonna be some desperation from Cutthroat. You can't get to the ball in time, so just stat padding and watching the clock run down. It's not gonna be enough in round number 1. Flippers down off of that early lead, managed to hold on, and they're increasing their chances of forcing a game number 5, just 1 round away.
Fuzzy Gloves is ready for this next round. I mean, just bolting it to tires, playing these rockets right now. Pretty confident in his moves, doesn't quite get those rockets. Are these rockets? Rumor has it these rockets might sit in the middle of this map for 3 minutes, but we see 4 go down for Loud Whine, King, and Hectic. Last one's on live as Anthropex is spawning up. Rockets still not in play. Anthropex playing for these rockets. We still have ball in Hexic's hands, and can we use these rockets to get a kill? Maybe.
Hold your breath or don't. Anthropex gets some damage with that second rocket, and then, oh no, a little bit of self-damage with the grenade taking a bad bounce. Luckily, has enough help to clean up the kills. 3 go down for the side of Loud Whine. Rockets are messy in this game right now. Take us back to live fire for game 5. I want to see the sniper plays instead.
These 2 teams must have a grudge against each other on the first 2 matches between the S7s, because they're not worried about the rockets. They would have punched each other in the face. Anthropex is top A right now, looking for his next victim to punch in the face. Nomad has hands on this ball. Right now, 30 seconds on the ball for Nomad. Very good Slayer, very, very well objective player. And I like the lead we see. We see Anthropex go down, but we still have 40 seconds of a lead on this ball. We're seeing a repeat, a double kill for Avatar, a triple kill with the Sentinel for Avatar. Please! Almost an overkill with the beautiful Sentinel Beam. Hot Dog Weenie cooking the whole team, securing the ball, bringing it to PD. Now we need to hold it. We can't let Flippers down touch it anymore.
The only thing more dangerous than farting on him is the Hot Dog Weenie cooker, because that Sentinel Beam, the triple kill coming through for Avatar, nearly the overkill, but the 20 bomb is on the board for Avatar. A nice lead here from Flippers down, but they have lost the objective. Loud Whine have some numbers. I know that Rockets are back in play, but I want to see how King can rotate on the hunt. It looks like the Rockets might be here at bottom mid. Once again, Nomad scoops them up. They're not going to sit dormant on the ground for long, because Nomad gets the rocket kill, gets the double kill. This is a great response from Flippers down.
I'd love to see a blind fire come from Nomad. It seems like this guy can do it all right now. Someone blind him, see what else he can do. And right now we have the ball in King's hand, and I like the distribution of ball time. Yeah. We're not just seeing one teammate be our main objective player. You know, we're seeing this team rotate ball, allowing each teammate to kind of slay and be objective, which makes a well-rounded team at the end.
That was a really smart play ball coming through. The collapse was in from Loud Whine, and now Loud Whine, even though they have the back of A position, they don't get easy objective time. That ball's gonna be out in the middle. Fuzzy Gloves is the player to rotate over. Fuzzy Gloves, we've seen a lot of good slays from this player, but I like filling this role of holding down the objective when needed. Avatar trying to stay alive, doubles back, regenerates that shield, and then gonna re-engage, but it's Nomad right around the corner. Avatar finds him out, gets the takedown, looking for a double across the tires, cleans up that as well.
A smart play, tried to play his life, wasn't ego challenging that triple kill, but does get taken down. A double kill on the side of Anthropex still leaves this game kind of, you know, wishy-washy. We're seeing equal numbers right now. It's very back and forth with Generic here, avoiding those nades with the Disruptor in hand. A beautiful play here, just using the shield that we have here. Does get taken down by Hexic. Hexic and everybody else have shields right now. The damage is out there, but the kills can't get finished, and Flippers Down has become such a strong team in the last 2 games.
They're looking really good, and they're just 30 seconds away from forcing that game 5. It's Cutthroat being the problem here from Loud Whine. But with the Rockets 2 seconds away, this is going to be a tough breakthrough from Loud Whine. Hexic is pushing the issue on the spawns. He gets one. King is the player with the Rockets. Scoops those up, and that might just be the death bell ringing here for Loud Whine. The Rockets won over, the objective secured. King can take down Avatar. And look at this quick trade, hopefully scooping up that Stalker. Generic denies that, but there's not enough time. I don't think anyone's in range. The spike grenades is a last-ditch effort, but Nomad is playing the corner, and that's clock ticking down. Flippers Down, they did it. They're on the brink of a reverse sweep, and they forced that game 5. We're going back to live. Which team is gonna win?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna curse it. I'm not gonna curse it because both teams have been playing so well tonight, Magic, that I feel like this match for both of them really means something. It's really going to take that kind of, you know, head-on collision that these teams seem to be having. There's some hurt feelings right now, and I'm feeling the animosity.
On that note, I know it's in the Discord, but can you check what their win-loss record was leading to this? I don't have it available right now.
I have it written down, actually. I believe Loud Whine is 1-2 and Flippers Down is 2-1.
Ooh, interesting. Wait, Loud Whine is 1-2, Flippers Down 2-1. So if Loud Whine win this, they tie up 2-2 overall.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
I mean, we saw Loud Whine play this map very, very strong, and we see Fuzzy Gloves, Avatar, KC, and Cutthroat with kills on the board, and only 2 kills for Flippers Down. This is a map we saw them really dominate and show that they could play that 50-yard line and manipulate you. Oh my gosh! Fuzzy Gloves with the nades from God himself! Fuzzy Gloves drops down in tunnels, playing his life, knowing he is very, very crucial. 3-0 right now. Will we see him get that spree?
Now, when we talk about the controller versus mouse and keyboard argument, that grenade is a perfect example of what a mouse and keyboard player can do. That quick bounce of the frag, looking at your feet, ricocheting it just perfectly with that precision that you can only get on a mouse and keyboard. And I know, like, Grace, I am so glad you're here. We're having a great time, but I know that Mikowski would be freaking out if he saw that because he's all about those flick plays with the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, that's what it is.
I can feel Mikowski's eyebrows right now going, whoa, those mouse and keyboard flicks. I feel it. And right now, I have a friend, my friend she plays mouse and keyboard, and she's been kind of like inspiring me with her plays that I've been practicing both controller and mouse and keyboard. So like every so often I'll hop into a social game and play mouse and keyboard. So I'm starting to knock the dust off the keyboard and mouse, and it feels kind of good now.
Well, taking some notes from Fuzzy Gloves, we see that 16-9 lead here for Loud Whine in this crucial game 5. They won the game 1, which was a Strongholds live fire. They won game 2, which was a Slayer on Empyrean. You put together the map and a mode that they have won already. They're looking pretty strong in this early stages of this game 5, but nothing can be counted out yet. We've seen Flippers Down with some tenacity, with that comeback potential, and it's a Generic with the plasma pistol shutting down the overshield. A big win here for Generic.
Right now, we see King get taken down as we flip onto them, but that doesn't mean anything. Nomad here in fillers. I should stop
I can't. It's observer curse. I'm sorry.
It's an observer curse. I should stop. Anthropex is just trying to stay alive, hoping magic doesn't curse him. Back dark side green, playing his life, knowing his teammates are near him, but they're down in the score. They have the deficit. It is a very good lead that Loud Whine has on them, and we're seeing Loud Whine kind of pull together, regroup, and play very smart together right now, knowing this is what's on the line.
Yeah, Loud Whine had a beautiful collapse there on that Bravo side of the map, but Fuzzy Gloves, look at the respawns coming in. Flippers down, have the back of Fuzzy. A strategic retreat, we'll call it, to get on out of there. And we see the sniper in the hands of Avatar. Avatar, the only player on the board currently in double digits for slays with 10, and gets a beautiful headshot, make it 11. 2 more players are pushing here. They want that sniper in their own hands. It's King around the corner. The spike grenades has some warning signals, but Avatar is re-engaging on this fight. He might have lost track of King for the time being. He grabs the repulsors to watch his back. Where did King rotate to? King fully rotated through Big Door. He's instead contesting for that overshield. Fuzzy Gloves has it. Fuzzy Gloves activated it. The Shroud Screen used to protect the push and that overshield pickup.
Doesn't quite get much done with the overshield, but just the fact that the other team doesn't have the overshield does kind of secure a little bit of, you know, fallback in this game. We still might be in this game a little bit for Flippers down, but without that overshield, we can't make those really big plays that can really tie the game up. So with a 10-point lead right now for Loud Whine, I mean, they're controlling this map, and they're dangerous right now. And you know, we're seeing Avatar here 11-4, the S7 sniper on week 4 of Halo Rec League. I know I'm having a great time. I know you guys are having a great time, and I mean, consider showing love to the channel. Drop a sub if you want to see more S7 no scopes from Avatar.
That's it. Avatar has said that he will drop 1 sniper no scope for every follow that comes in the next 30 seconds. That's not real. I made that up. But we would love the follows anyways. It's free 99, so why not? Generic in the back of B is fighting for Nomad. Nomad gets the takedown, and what was a 10-point game is now cut to 6. The next 2 slays are oh so crucial to determine whether they can get within 1 of this game. The assist comes through. Nomad nearly getting the pancake, but instead it's the team fire.
I mean, Nomad leaving Magic hungry for her breakfast foods.
I want it.
Avatar with just a sliver of sight on him. What a great...
That's it. It's a 1 possession game. 4 points.
Oh my gosh, it is so close right now. Nomad here just playing his life, throwing these stickies, being that nuisance, watching his teammate get taken down, not knowing there's 2 there. Run away, go. He does have his teammate here to back him up. Overshield up in 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, if Nomad can secure this overshield, he can make these crucial plays that can really bring this game back together. This game has really come close.
What a play!
And with Nomad overshield in hand, with 15 kills on the board, 8 deaths, this is such a pivotal play for this team. Flippers down is waking up. They said, we just wanted to trick ya. April Fools.
Finish that kill, Nomad. Sniper goes down. Nomad not single-handedly, the teamwork coming out from Flippers down just when they needed to. The killing spree, the frenzy, and the triple kill! Nomad is popping off in the game 5.
I mean, this man's doing things that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting this out of something like Hexic and Anthropex, and I mean, we're seeing Flippers down show that these guys are 2-1. They're showing that they're not done. And 2 go down for Loud Whine as Nomad with a heat wave in hand. 5 bullets to his name. We see the enemy. We're surrounded. Are we? No. The enemy is surrounded, and I mean, he's just putting down damage. He's not scared. He does get taken down, and I mean, this game has really swapped, and I mean, I know Loud Whine is panicking.
Loud Whine had a 10-point lead at like 31-21, and then we saw Flippers down chipping into it, but now it's Flippers down who have flipped the table. A 4-point lead off of their team captain Nomad's Frenzy. Anthropex quite literally picking up where his teammate left off. 4 kills left, and now the pressure is on the side of Loud Whine to make a comeback. Overshield is spawning just a few seconds away. The overshield could determine, oh, sorry, it's a little bit further than I thought. Still 15 seconds away on the overshield. Is there enough time? It's a 1-point game. It's a 2-point lead here for Flippers down. Cutthroat could cut it to 1. The assist comes through. Overshield could very well be the final nail in the coffin.
This overshield is going to cause me to have a heart attack. I mean, Avatar here just trying to make sure that no one breaks through C ramp or dummy door, just trying to make sure that Casey can secure the overshield he has now. And now we're seeing with this overshield in hand, we know that with this power up we can make these plays, and we've seen him get 1. We have a tie game. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and behind our backs right now, one kill, Hexic right now. Oh, I'm sorry, King right now, just C-plat, 1 kill in the game. Oh, facing overshield magic. This is just snowballing out of our control.
Yeah, opposite side of the map, 2 kills came down for Flippers down that we missed, but now it's Hexic getting back in the fight. He has the player down the one shot. He gets the final kill. The win comes through 50-48. Flippers down. We're down 2-0 in the series. They force